Uh, finally, finally, you have taken a decision to know the right way to set up a Monetag ad for Telegram. Well, decision. In this video, I am Siam Sheikh, who have over 4 years coding experience. I will teach you. Okay, so currently you can see I am on the Monetag publisher dashboard, and here I will create a new Telegram mini app so you can understand how to create a new Telegram mini app. Okay, so I just add an app, and here I have to paste a username of my mini app. So I currently am show you the process, so I don't have any mini app. So what I do, I simply come on the board further, and here you can see I have already have some board, so I just copy one of them. So that was our testing purpose board, so that take a little bit time, and yeah, you can see that is done. We have successfully created our apps on Monetag. Okay, so now you can see there have some code, or there have some code like this one. That was an app ID, and you have to they show you the tutorial how you can configure rewarded pop-up in app institutional ad. However, in this video I will configure the ads on this project. So you can see now that project is running on that network link, so I have already configured that here. So what I have to do, I just click here and I will get a preview of that mini app. So what I want here, I change that text to watch it. Okay, I will do that now. So what I want, when user click on that button, okay, let me just make a little bit changes. So I want when user click on that watch button, I will show him a Monetag institutional ad. So I just go here and you can see they have in-app institutional. So if I click active, then that will give me a code. Okay, so what I want the documentation, so I can configure that. So that ad show like this. First of all, what I have to do, I have to install that tag inside my head. Okay, so I just go back on the code, and here they have something like index.html. I just come here and paste that script inside that head tag. Okay, so the next thing I have to do, I have to use that function. Okay, so you can see they have something like they describe how all code work. They have something like frequency, caps, internal timeout, every page, all kind of thing. What you have to do, you just to understand why that thing matter. Okay, and they have also a lot of other thing like a reward institutional. So what I want to do in this video, I want to show with that reward institutional. I just copy that code and I will go here, and they have home.tsx, and now there have that watch button, and I create here a on click listener. So now that is give me a type error, so I want to disable TypeScript checking. So ts, what I have to do, ts ignore. Okay, so now that is ignoring TypeScript error. So now I go on the mini app, and here if I click that watch, that is show me ads. So make a claps, I am successfully set up the Monetag ads, but that is not done yet. Now I have to understand, is user really wait here like 15 seconds, and once he click that close button, then I have to show you have seen an ad like this, and I want to make a API call. Okay, so currently you can see they have something like then. Okay, so what I want to do, I make something here like a try catch. Okay, now here I can make something like adds a variable, then I call that function. So that was a function, I call that function here, and above there I will copy that ts ignore and paste here that one. Okay, so now if I want to do a console log adds, then you can get some value. I just close this one, and if I just go here and open that dev tool, and there have the network, sorry, no, there have the console. Now if I click here watch, you can see there have a promise. First of all, that is status. So I am getting a status, is user are waiting here. So what I can do here, I can show a progress bar, this kind of something. So once that ad is successfully watched, so now you can see that ad is 15-second count done. So if I now close here, then I'm get nothing more in information. So I should get more information here. Yeah, they have on result, and inside that result I am getting a value like how much the Warner earn from this ad, and is that ad is successfully done, and they have the status which is fulfilled. So I can make here a condition like this. So here I will make a condition. So that was a async function at first, because that throw me a promise. So I want to wait until complete that promise. So So here I make a condition ads dot status. If that status is fulfilled, so where is the status? And they have something like fulfilled. If that status value is fulfilled, then call API and give reward for user to the user. Okay, so you can call the API here. Now also you can check is that how much you have earned. So you can see they have all other value. You can play with them as you are needed. Okay, so now that was something that calls client side. Okay, I will make an alert here at first, then I will describe all of the thing like what I wanted to show. I want to show add watch. Okay, so that is done. So now I come here and show a console log. So now I want to make a mistake intentionally. Suppose I there have any error, but we not manage any error yet. You can see the try catch is already properly kind of empty. So we want to get a error. So for getting a error, what I do, I simply change that zone ID to something like a wrong value. So of course now that throw me a error, I expect that. So I refresh here and I just click watch, and that you can see that is throw me a error. Okay, so that is throw me a error like a from this line. So what I can do, so that was the error. So I want to see the actual error. Okay, so now if I click watch, then you can see that it still me network error, and inside that network error there have some promise and this kind of something. So if I want to show here alert like unable to load ads, so of course that will show me proper organized toast message. If I click unable to load ads, that is a good thing. So yeah, how you can manage ad, and user will not get any reward if the ad is not loaded. Also, if the user is not watch the proper ad, so user will cannot do anything. So that is the thing how you can do a client side callback. So there have another thing. Suppose you have made here a API call, and user can simply get that API from here, then network trap. User can do that, and user can copy that API and go on postman, and user can manipulate that. So Monetag want to prevent that. So Monetag offer one thing which is called post callback. You can see post callback. So post callback is something that call on the server, Monetag server. Suppose someone watch ads, so Monetag callback will say you can write here that your backend URL. Suppose what should be? Suppose that was a API call, and you will get that value like that user Telegram ID who watch that ad, and you can give him the reward. So user cannot do anything, like he cannot manipulate or get the API. Everything happened on Monetag and your server. They are not involved your client, like something like your React, or user cannot see that from that Monetag, so from that network tab. So that is more secure. So I don't want to show you that in this video, but if you really want that, you can comment. I want to know about post callback, how I can set up, how I can configure. So obviously I will show that. So for checking user action, like is user watch the ad or not, there have two kind of callback. One is post callback and another one is client callback that I have set up, and post callback I will do that later or maybe in future if you want. Okay, so there have a lot of tips. If you go on the statics, then they are tell already. If you do self-click, board fraud, traffic from exchanges, then Monetag will block your account. So if you want to configure that for that reason, obviously you get blocked. So that in this video, and congratulations to you because you successfully watched that full tutorial. Now you can jump to your work, but if you don't know how to code, then you don't have to learn it. You can simply message me on my Telegram. I can help you. And if you like that video, please make sure you have subscribed that channel and like that video. And if you really interested to know how you can set up a post callback, then you can comment me, and also don't forget to say thank you in comment box.